how's it going, guys? This is D1, and I just wanted to talk about something that I thought was really important. Isabelle got announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A lot of people are excited, especially because of the fact that that also was the lead-in to Animal Crossing getting announced for the Switch. Big news, knowing how, looking at 2012, Animal Crossing New Leaf was like one of the biggest Animal Crossing games that was well received by many people. Actually, there were studies shown that 55% of the fan base for Animal Crossing actually in Japan were women who actually specifically purchased Nintendo 3DSs for the game. In any event, it's really cool to see that they're keeping the Animal Crossing franchise alive on a new platform that is accessible for many. Beyond that, also making sure to do the cross promotion by having Isabelle, not only Villager but Isabelle also, and Smash Bros. Ultimate. I myself know that there have been a lot of people in the comments that were coming at me because prior to the announcement for Isabelle, we saw a lot of Square announcements, right? They showed Crystal Chronicles, they showed 12, they showed they showed 15 with the the small little characters, the chibi version of the characters. They even mentioned Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, like just endlessly hitting us with so many Square updates to the point where I was thinking, this is it. This has to be the time for the Geno fans, and probably for some people that were just expecting me to show mainly attention to Isabelle, or at least clamoring for Animal Crossing. I'm sorry if I let you guys down, but Animal Crossing is an amazing franchise. Probably may not be my favorite Nintendo franchise. That may not be the Nintendo franchise that's my go-to whenever I talk about what my favorite Nintendo IPs are, right? It's appreciated. I always have a good time playing Animal Crossing for a little bit, seeing what's new, whatnot. But at the end of the day, I'm not too committed to, keeping the town correct. And you know what I'm saying. In any event, for those who are wondering, why does D1 talk about Geno so much? One of the reasons for this is because of the fact that the character is the character that I really liked as a party member in Super Mario RPG, regardless of how old the game is. When people bring up the fact that he's a really old character and he shouldn't be mentioned so much, why are people clamoring for him? Like, I mean, that didn't stop Sakurai from having Game & Watch, from having Rob, right? There's so many characters, Duck Hunt, characters that we haven't really seen that much when it comes to Nintendo, but yet Sakurai still actually gave them the nod to become characters. So what's the point in trying to put down others? I didn't put down anybody when it came to Animal Crossing. When Isabelle came, it wasn't like I punched my monitor, threw things on the floor. Yes, there was a little bit of disappointment, but that disappointment did not turn into let me bash Animal Crossing, let me bash people that love Isabelle. Heck, when I play Mario Kart 8, I actually use Isabelle. I find her to be a charming character. I think she's really cute and she's cool, and it's gonna be amazing to see how she's gonna fit in the Smash Brothers universe. Honestly, when I look at Isabelle in comparison to Villager, seeing a lot of the moves that she has, I feel like she probably may outshine Villager. She has a lot of cool, unique tools, and we'll see what happens, because Villager, who knows how he will shape up in the final build of Ultimate. But I know for darn sure Isabelle looks really interesting, and regardless of whether or not Geno is going to be in the game, I will say that I will try out Isabelle. I will admit one thing to you guys though. Back then I used to spew negative energy, at least when it came to Ridley. And who hasn't, right? Who hasn't? Every time spamming the fact that he's too big of a character. There's even like a clip of me.
Heard him? Time to die? Ridley! He's not a character!
Rules here is inspired by the Metroid.
He's not a character! He's not a character! He's not a character!
No.
I'm tight!
Be nice.
Come on.
He's not a character!
And then out of nowhere, like what, 3 years later, he gets revealed as a character in Smash, and I just completely lose it because I'm like, darn, man, Sakurai played me.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face?
What?
Slap!
you're out here making fun of all the Ridley mains, acting like Gino's gonna be there first, and Ridley got in first. Simon Belmont's already in, you know, like all these characters. King K. Rool, that was already a Mii fighter, is in. Also, a Mii fighter costume was Isabelle, and now look at that, she's actually in the game. So I think this means that, you know, the writing's on the wall. A lot of the characters that were Mii costumes are bound to be characters. Imagine Sakurai actually giving us Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. That would be ridiculous. But in any event, I just wanted to let you guys know, a short little message. There's absolutely no point in us being negative towards each other when it comes to characters that we want in Smash Brothers, you know? Like, there's so many other big IPs out there when it comes to video games where people are, you know, super toxic to each other, and we don't want to follow in their footsteps, bro. Why? Right? Smash Brothers is a celebration of all games, and even if you may not necessarily care for a certain IP, that doesn't mean you should tear down another person for loving their own IP, their character, right? That everybody has something that they identify with when it comes to Smash Brothers, and we should recognize that. We should respect that, which is why I refrained when it came to the recent Direct. I refrained from trying to throw out jokes that may probably make people who don't quite understand my humor. I wouldn't want to turn off anybody that doesn't know me that well, you know what I'm saying? I said, all right, as much as I like to take risks and be myself, sometimes I might have to hold back just a little bit because you guys don't know me yet. And once you guys give me the opportunity, I'll open up to y'all, you know? So in any with all that said, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for listening. And again, please, man, let's just spread that positivity. Regardless of whose character makes it in Smash Brothers, let's just be happy that they made it in the game, right? I mean, at least I got a Geno costume back in Smash 4 Wii U. It hurt a little bit, but at least we got Cloud, right? And the fact that Geno was a Mii fighter costume was really awesome on Sakurai's part, to just let the fans know of that particular character, no matter how small of a camp we are, that he's there for us and he's listening and he knows that we care for the character, which is why he went out of his way to put in the necessary hours, the work, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears to put out that message to let us know, hey, you know what, he may not be a character, but I'm listening. And he did the same for Isabelle, right? Isabelle was a Mii fighter costume, and now look at that. She's actually going to be brawling with the rest of them in December 7th. So all I wanted to say to y'all is just keep spreading that positivity. Don't tear each other down, because we're like, when it comes to Super Smash Brothers, man, we should all be together. We should all like bring each other up at the end of the day. Again, it's a celebration of not only all things Nintendo gaming, but just all things in gaming at this juncture, right? Because of all the third-party characters we're getting. So please, guys, make sure to spread the word, tag a friend, let somebody know. Just, you know, no negativity, man. If your character didn't make it in, cross your fingers. And if it doesn't ever make it in, don't make other people feel bad that they have their character in there, you know? No need to spread that negativity, man. Let's just all, you know, let's all realize the fact that Smash Brothers is just a beautiful game, and we're blessed to even have such an amazing crossover. Marvel, move over. Guys, this is D1, and I'm gonna be dipping out. Take care.